World leaders are gathering for crucial summits in South America. However, a palpable sense of anxiety hangs over the proceedings. The source? The potential return of Donald Trump to the White House. Trump's America First agenda during his presidency sent shockwaves through the global order. Many leaders still bear the scars of unpredictable trade wars and strained alliances. The possibility of a Trump comeback injects a level of uncertainty into these summits. Agreements forged under the Biden administration could easily be overturned. Long-term partnerships are now approached with a degree of caution. The very foundation of global cooperation feels less stable. The timing of these summits couldn't be more delicate. The war in Ukraine rages on, highlighting the fragility of peace. The US-China rivalry intensifies, splitting the world into competing blocs. This backdrop alone is enough to test the resilience of global institutions. The specter of Trump's return only amplifies the tension. The world waits with bated breath. Will these summits be a display of unity and resolve, or will they crumble under the weight of uncertainty and suspicion? The answer hinges in part on how leaders choose to navigate the looming shadow of America First. For Chinese President Xi Jinping, the global unease presents a strategic opening. As the US grapples with its own internal divisions, Xi senses an opportunity to position China as the reliable player on the world stage. He sees these summits as a chance to make his case directly to other nations. Xi's message is simple. China offers stability and cooperation. He is actively courting countries in Latin America, Africa, and elsewhere. Investments in infrastructure, trade deals, and cultural exchanges are all part of his toolkit. Xi wants to demonstrate that China is a dependable partner, especially in a world that fears US unpredictability. This charm offensive, however, is not without its challenges. China's assertive actions in the South China Sea raise alarm bells. Its economic practices are often criticized as opaque. Overcoming these concerns is crucial if Xi truly wants to reshape the global order in China's image. The summits in South America are a crucial test for Xi. Can he successfully leverage the current geopolitical climate to advance China's interests? Or will his efforts be met with resistance from countries wary of China's growing might? The outcome has profound implications for the future balance of power. For President Joe Biden, these summits represent one of his last opportunities to solidify his foreign policy legacy. He arrives with a clear message. The US remains committed to international cooperation and the rules-based order. His presence itself is meant to reassure allies and project an image of stability. Biden's agenda is packed. Meetings with key leaders, including a highly anticipated encounter with Xi Jinping, are on the docket. He aims to reaffirm US partnerships and demonstrate a commitment to addressing global challenges, from climate change to nuclear proliferation. However, Biden faces an uphill battle. The shadow of Trump's potential return looms large. Can Biden convince the world that his vision of a collaborative, rules-based order will outlast his presidency? Can he repair the damage done by his predecessor and restore faith in US leadership? The stakes are high for Biden and for the future of US global engagement. His success or failure at these summits will reverberate far beyond the negotiating table, shaping the world's perception of America's role in the 21st century. Section 4. A World Adrift, Navigating the New Uncertainty. The summits in South America lay bare the complex and rapidly shifting dynamics of the current geopolitical landscape. The potential return of Trump, coupled with China's growing assertiveness, has cast a pall of uncertainty over the world stage. Old certainties have crumbled, and the future feels increasingly unpredictable. These summits serve as a critical test for global governance. How will leaders navigate this new era of uncertainty? Can they find common ground on pressing issues like climate change, economic instability, and geopolitical flashpoints? Or will the world retreat further into division and distrust? The outcome of these summits will have far-reaching consequences, shaping the trajectory of global cooperation for years to come. The world watches and waits, hoping for a glimmer of hope in these uncertain times. The decisions made in these summits will resonate far beyond the halls of diplomacy. They will determine whether the world descends further into chaos or begins to forge a new path toward a more stable and cooperative future. Section 5. Forging a Path Through Turbulence. The current geopolitical climate, though fraught with challenges, also presents unique opportunities. The potential for increased rivalry between major powers is undeniable. However, this very dynamic creates space for smaller and middle powers to exert greater influence. They can act as bridge builders, forging consensus and shaping the global agenda in ways previously unimaginable. The summits offer a platform for countries to come together and find common ground on shared challenges. By embracing multilateralism and prioritizing diplomacy, nations can mitigate risks, enhance cooperation, and promote global stability. The key lies in finding ways to bridge divides, build trust, and work towards mutually beneficial solutions. The world stands at a crossroads. The path chosen in the coming years will have profound implications for generations to come. The summits in South America offer a glimpse into the future of global governance, a future where uncertainty and opportunity coexist. The challenge for leaders is to seize this moment. They must move beyond short-term self-interest and embrace a spirit of cooperation. The fate of the world may very well depend on their ability to forge a path through the turbulence and build a more just and sustainable future for all.